So a few weeks ago I promised to do undercover outside kind of comparison video, and when I mean outside is I do mean kind of under fleece. So I'm comparing growing underneath my low tunnels or in the polytunnel, which is what I can call as undercover, with fleece outside. And I did radish, and I sowed the radish in the ground, and I sowed the radish in module trays, and there's the comparison. So those are the radish that I sowed in the ground, just breaking surface, and these are the radish that I did in module trays. So I think you can really see the difference there between those two. Radish in module trays are really great, I think, really great. So the next one was spinach. So again, same day, this one under fleece, and they're growing okay. Pretty slow though, Mikado, slow to get going, but once it really gets going, it's pretty good spinach. And these are the ones that I planted on the allotment on the same day, both planted from modules. And I would say not much difference between these two. I don't think Mikado really cares very much about how warm it is by the look of it. So yeah, spinach this time of year doesn't seem to be that much of a difference for Mikado. But then if we compare and contrast the red kitten spinach, again sown in modules and planted out at the same time a couple of weeks ago, this is the spinach that is outside under fleece, and it's not doing too badly, but it's not that well on. And then this is the stuff that's under cover in a shady spot, actually in the polytunnel, but even so it's at least a week, maybe a week and a half ahead. And yeah, so I think that was a nice comparison as well. And then finally we'll look at these Novara lettuces. So these are the ones that were outside under fleece, and these are the ones that were under one of my little low tunnels. And again, I think you can see there's quite a substantial difference between the ones under the low tunnels and the ones under the fleece. And I think this consistently shows that pretty much everything, even in April, does really well underneath plastic. And that's why I still got all my covers on the allotments, because everything's kind of really thriving, especially in that little cold, sort of very windy period that we've just had. If we had had a more traditional April with a lot more sunshine, maybe the results would have been different. So if you want to know more about growing under cover, then I do encourage you to take a look at my ebook. It's free to read, and you can find a link to it down in the description below. And there's a chapter in there all about growing in polytunnels and greenhouses, and in the basics section of the book there's another chapter in there all about growing under cover in general. And there's loads more videos linked in those book chapters, as well as sort of text descriptions and diagrams and instructions on how to make cold frames and low tunnels and all those sorts of things. Anyway, hope you liked this quick video. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.